Generic greetings and welcome back once again to the Last Starship, where Commander Harkin is calling today's beverages. A very carbonated and chilled iron brew. So welcome back to the game, and previously we were doing the basics, basically starting up on the new campaign, getting in the factory fresh ship ready for operations. So we got in a reactor, FTL drive, batteries, and we put some oxygen in the actual ship as well. I went for solar panels early, and we're also getting some hyperspace scoop stuff because, well, isotopes, you can sell them. Anyway, let's just see what they want. Captain, I'm the Chief of Security of this sector and I need your help. Across the sector, there are people in trouble who need your assistance. I'm spread too thin. It's basically the previous chat that we had. Speaking of things that we're doing, we did in the previous episode a lot of ferrying. It was man and material. We transported a lot of people. A lot of random boxes. We did a rescue mission. So yeah, it's working well. Let's go over to sector map and we see we got 3 missions that we can do. Trouble with Tidlets, which is Trouble with Tribbles rip-off, basically. You get a couple of them and then they multiply and see what you do at the end of it. We will do that at some point, but we've seen it in previous series, so I'm going to put that behind us for the moment. We've got the Black Hole Sun, which I have no idea what it is, and also a wolf in sheep's clothing. That sounds a bit more hostile than Black Hole Sun, so we're going to do the Black Hole Sun one, but more on that later. What I want to do is, right, well, for a start, I want to go for trading, and for, let's see, habitation, I want to get in some more oxygen, some more water, some more food. Yes, that's fine. Do I need more food? Probably not, actually, but whatever. That's now coming in. I also want to go with maybe some energy and another battery. I'm going to need a loader at some point, so I'm going to pick that one up. Not to load, but actually unload. I was going to make my own fuel, but memory serves, in order to make fuel, you need to turn hyperspace isotopes. I don't think you need to refine them, but you need to use a chemical lab to combine hyperspace isotopes and thallium crystals. Thallium, refined thallium, but you need to refine thallium, you need a smelter, and we can't even mine it anyway. So basically, it's a whole lot of expensive stuff for getting the odd bit, whereas if I can just unload and sell hyperspace isotopes, then we're all good. And that's probably what I'll do. It's basically free. Defense, though, we are going to go with a couple of Gatling guns. And how many do I want? I can get 4. I just can't afford 4. Not when I'm getting bullets as well, which I'm going to pick up all the bullets. A couple of cannons would be nice, but that ain't happening either. I don't plan on doing any I don't plan on hostilities taking place on this one, but then there you go. Right, so Gatling gun, I'm going to install it in here and in here. Another battery, which will go back here, which sits in quite nicely. And cables, we'll run a cable to the Gatling gun, cable to the other Gatling gun. I want to go into storage and to bullets and put bullets storage there, bullet storage there. So we've got bullet storage, and then you can go with battle stations and it rolls out the guns. We don't need to do that, but you can do that. And yes, okay, so let's go ahead, and I think we're going to do that mission that I mentioned. So over to sector map and to Black Hole Sun. Prepare the jump. I just realised I've only got 5 FTL charges, so I might just do a bit more trading here, and then going to get a couple of stacks of those. Yeah, let's get that many. And like I say, I have no idea what this mission entails. It just sounds a little bit less confrontational than the wolf in sheep's clothing, but we will go ahead and try to do them all at some point. That's the goal. You know what? As much as there's multiple layers of this fog, and it does give it a little something extra, it does also make this look a bit dull. But anyway, sector map, ready to jump. So we are obviously still getting some hyperspace isotopes. This tank is actually over halfway full now, so I'm going to install the loader and technically unload them and see how we get on. And oh, that looks nice. That looks very nice. I mean, dangerous, but nice. So incoming hail, which is Dr. Julian Martinez. Greetings, Captain. My name is Dr. Martinez, and I'm reaching out to ask for your help. For years now, my brother and I have been studying the high-energy particle emissions in orbit of the black hole you can see behind us. Its official designation is Quebec Zulu 247, collapsed remnants of a star that lived a couple of billion years ago. An accident with our equipment has left my brother in dire need of a rescue, and I need your help. Accept. Okay. So, thank you for offering your services, Captain. Yeah, you're welcome. Stargate Project funded our research from the beginning. They buy all the data we can collect, and the closer we travel to the event horizon, the more data our sensors receive. Every mission, we push ourselves to go closer. Yeah, that doesn't sound dangerous at all. Last time we pushed it too far, my brother Marcus took the censorship and flew closer than we'd ever been before, right to the edge, closer than anyone has ever been. We've lost all contact, and he's down there, been down there for a long time now, still showing on the sensors, and his ship is still intact. Gravitational forces and time dilation will be extreme, but with your help, we're going to rescue him. And oh, there you go, black hole detected. Marcus Martinez is there, and Julian's up here. Only one way to get in without falling into the black hole ourselves, we're going to have to do an extremely short-range hyperspace hop. Okay, so hop there and hop back. Using a modified FTL drive, you'll do one hyperspace hop towards the black hole, rescue my brother, turn around and hop right out. It'll be dangerous, but the only way to avoid being dragged in ourselves. I need materials to synthesize the resources we need. You can help me with this while I work on the calculations. I'll need hyperspace isotopes. Right, so this might seem staged, but I assure you it is not. So you'll need hyperspace scoops first. We've had them from pretty much day one because it's like free money. Okay, well this is going to work out brilliantly. Get hyperspace scoop. Done. Collect hyperspace isotopes. 12,000. No, 1,200. I've got nearly 6,000. Done. Unload the hyperspace isotopes into containers. Right. Bring your materials to me when we come on to phase 2. Install. Loader. As I said, total coincidence. Looks like you have hyperspace scoop. Use this to gather the isotopes. Yes. He's telling us you don't need to install it on the front. I know. I'm going to unload hyperspace isotopes. So, we just need to put them into containers. Containers? That's a word now. You collected some of the isotopes in a tank. I need to pump them into containers so we can move them between the ships. Buy a loader. Wow. Collect the pipes and unload, which we've set it to do. Okay. So it is actually serving as almost a bit of a tutorial as well on how to do this. So that's pretty good. Ooh. Oh, no, I like the look of that ship. I mean, in that configuration, it looks like a robot. What have they got in the air? What's that there? What's that? Is that hyperspace isotope collection? No, it's not. What is that? It's like a vent. Don't know. Okay. But we're basically a slightly bigger version of their ship. I'm just going to max speed it out. All we're doing is unloading this. Just keep an eye on the bottom left. Everything seems fine. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, gather materials I need, bring them back to me at where we are now. Yes, I will do that. Turning contract. So, does it just disappear? Oh, we'll need to dock up, won't we? Sending a shuttle to you now, Captain. Alright, okay. Get you could load the isotopes for me. There's a shuttle. I thought we were going to have to dock up, actually. You are here. I thought that symbol is similar to the docked symbol, like the two markers either side, you know, when we did the rescue mission. Now, here's the question. Will that shuttle just fly off, or will it go over there? I think it's just going to fly off. But let's see if it proves me wrong. I think it's just a standard animation for coming in, so yeah, let's see. Thank you, Captain. I now have what I need to modify this FTL drive for the short-range hop. It's going to take me some time to prepare the calculations. Leave things to me, and I'll call you when we're ready for the next phase. Okay, so that's episode 1 completed, I think. And we've just been paid. That'll do. That'll do. Right. So, I need to come back at some point. Let's go to... Not doing that one, not doing that one. I'm going to go back to the thing there. I'm gonna armour the ship up. And I think it would be best to get a cannon or two and do a bit of combat. But then we'll need a drone bay as well. So, can I get 2 cannons is going to cost me 100,000. I've got 232,000. Cannon shells are going to cost me maybe another 10. A drone bay is going to cost me... let's see then. So let's go with defense. It's going to be 2 cannon. Cannon shells, I'm just going to get 20. Logistics is a drone bay. It's getting expensive. And I want in drones. I'll just take all the drones. Confirm. I say, not too sure if this is a good idea or not. Trade new editor. I mean, armour. How much would it cost to armour this thing up? Oh, we've got armour along here. It's going to cost 10 grand for that extra line of armour. Is that armoured up as well? I think all these side bits are armoured up. Yeah. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's fine. Install. No storage. Alexander James Alestar. Currently chairman and founder of the AJE Industries, a business proposition for you. Would like to be interested in setting up a production facility for me. I believe with some luck and good deal of hard work we can both make substantial returns. Please give me a call to discuss details. Call about the production facility. We might have a look at that. It's here, so we'll see. Let me just go to install first, and drone bay, which is going to go up here, followed by the cannons, which is going to go there and there, and storage for cannon shells is going to be that and that. And Julian, modifications of the FTL drive are now complete. Ready to get phase 2 of the Brothers Rescue. Please come and see me and I'll explain what we need from you. Travel to the black hole. Okay, I think I will do that. I'm just a bit concerned that this is pretty full. Right, anyway, so we are wanting to go for storage. Hyperspace isotopes. There, for now. They can shift them all. Can I sell them, in fact? Trade. Sell. Hyperspace isotopes. Yes. You don't get much money, though. It's almost not worth doing. Well, it's sort of free, isn't it? Well, you say that. It uses fuel, so maybe it isn't free. Either way, cables. And there we go. I don't know if we have enough power to do everything. We've got the batteries and reactor and all that, but we'll see. Right, call about the production facility. Do I want to do that, or do I want to go and rescue this guy's brother first? I think the rescue is more of a priority. Prepare jump. Warning, trade owed. Yeah, still doing it. It's fine. Checking resources. Everything seems to be fine. Got loads of bullets and decent cannon shell. Just going to finish this trade off. There's logistics drones. I assume this will still be here when I come back. Jump. Now this is going to be a bit naughty, I think, because we're going to have to jump in, probably manoeuvre quite harsh, under time limit, to get to dock up. That's my feelings on the matter. Captain, thanks for coming. I've completed work on the modified FTL drive using those radioactive hyperspace isotopes you provided. This FTL drive will be capable of performing an extremely short range FTL jump. Okay. You'll emerge directly on top of my brother's ship, perform a rescue maneuver, and make 2 jumps, 1 in, 1 out. Checked and double-checked the calculations. I need you to help make 2 FTL charges that work with a modified FTL hop. We're going to have to get a refinery. Need quite a lot of Tilium crystals for the FTL charges. Tilium ore can be mined from absolutely any asteroid belt in the system. We'll need a mining laser to do it and drones to collect. We've got the drones. I need to smelt or to process the ore into Tilium crystals. I have most of the equipment you'll need here. If you can dock with my ship and I'll send it over. Okay. Oh. It's asking us to basically receive everything. Right. So, let's see. New objective, travel to an asteroid belt with Tilium deposits. Mine Tilium and refine. Okay, we can probably do that. So I need to dock with his ship first. Tactical. So I'm just going to use manoeuvring, actually. Just using manoeuvring thrusters here. And backing up. So are they manoeuvring, or is that just me drifting? I think it might be a bit of column A and column B. Right, so spin it round. Yeah, they are moving slowly. Just to provide... Why am I doing... Ah, pressing the wrong button. No, that's why. Okay, just gently feather the throttle. And we're connected. Tactical is done. And receiving all of the stuff. We are going to now learn how to mine asteroids. You need a mining laser. These use a lot of power, so consider installing extra reactors or batteries. Install a mining laser and connect it to the power grid. Yes, I will do just that. Where am I going to put it, though? I mean, I could just put it on the back, couldn't I, really? But I do want another engine in there at some point. Okay. Well, I mean, install. I think I'm going to put... Where can I put a mining laser? Shame you can't put them so they go and fire over the solar panel. Not going to go there. And, oh, they would fit on side by side, but you probably want them both facing the same direction, ideally. I don't want to put it in tactical. I was going to say it does fit in there. But will another engine? No. Well, maybe that's an okay place. Smelter is going to go in here. And he's giving me another drone bay. I'll put another drone bay in, no bother. Let's go with cables. And there we go. Travel to an asteroid belt with Tillium deposits, mine Tillium ore. Set that to Tillium. And undock. So, look at the rocks. What's it say there? Look at the rocks on the map. These indicate asteroid belts. Does it? Flight to a system in asteroid belt probably contain Tillium. How do you know if it's... Look at the rocks on the map. These indicate asteroid belts. Oh, right, so if you're physically near these rocks, these bits here, right. Going to go to Deep Space Industrialist, because we're probably going to do that while we're working on the mining. Because why not? And I'll be back in a moment. Jump. So we're still harvesting. Oh, good grief, look at all these hyperspace isotopes. We're going to be making so much fuel at some point. So, there's the rocks. Tactical. Off we get. After mining laser. So I'm just going to drive. I'm going to fly past them. And I'll let it do its thing while I call the Deep Space Industrialist, which is almost certainly going to be... What on... Oh, it's going to be this. Yeah. It's going to be that. It's going to have to be building that up. Okay. Well, I'm not particularly in the mood for setting up a huge refinery, but whatever. If it'll net us some money, I'll give it a go. See the range of the mining laser when I mouse over it? Yes, indeed. So I'm just going to spin round. See, it says Tillium ore. So what's going to happen? All the drones, don't know if you can see the drones. Yeah, look, see the drones are all zipping out and grabbing the Tillium ore. And there's all mining lasers hitting that. Okay. I'm just going to spin this around a little bit more. That'll do. Stop. And basically, they can fire away and gather that while call. Captain, perhaps you're already aware, but we have big plans underway with the sector, designs to build something incredible, a transportation system with near infinite range requiring state-of-the-art manufacturing and industry, a stargate big enough for our most massive fleets, shuttling humanity between galaxies if there were nothing more than neighbouring stars. And yeah, it's a multi-galactic era for humanity. In all my years, I've never known so much capital to be allocated to one project. Golden opportunity for us here, but the barriers for entry are high. I leave the assets, the capital and the facilities what we need to fill the Andromeda project's massive ambitions. Sadly, my days of running the shop floor in person is long behind me. I need a floor manager, someone who will oversee the day-to-day operations. Okay. So, here's my proposal. I'll provide the factory station and the second on the seed capital, so you're fully funded, set up a production facility near me, and oversee the day-to-day operations, manufacturing parts for the Andromeda project and the specifications. Split the profits 50-50, and I believe me when I say there will be plenty to go around. Okay, I will accept that. So we are going to do the Stargate project. I'm just going to do this, basically. This is just telling me how to target specific stuff. What's it say? Select which lasers you would like to fire. Oh yeah, and you can target specific ones. Okay. Right. And we're producing refined tilium, which we are blocked. Storage. Tilium crystals, is it? Yes. Do that. And tilium ore, which will go in here. I should probably get some boxes, actually. Because I think that's what you do. So, wonderful news. I'm very happy you agreed to partner with me on this. Okay. My factory space station is in position nearby, ready for us to use as our base of operations. Okay. This is the AJE Foundry, wonderful industrial facility, perfect for our needs. Just need to provide with some access codes so you can assume control of the facility. And there we go. Ooh. Okay, it's seen better days. Look at that, for years of our manufactured engines and FTL drives right here. Really fallen into disrepair, I agree. It really has. First job is to send over a skeleton crew and establish a basic power generation and life support. I had the previous crew box up some of the unusable equipment. I should find the parts you need already in storage. Add crew at the station, install a reactor, install an air duct, pressurise the facility. Okay, I'll come over to that in but a moment. Over here, no storage for tilium ore and isotopes. I'm going to sell some isotopes because I just got so many. Trade isotopes. Just sell that, confirm. And who's this? Andromeda Project LLC. Greetings, Captain. I'm representative of the Stargate project. Heard about your involvement with our Martinez rescue mission, and we wanted to offer our support. The twins have been hugely important to the project from the beginning, and delivery data provided has established many of our biggest advancements. When the accident occurred, the younger twins was collecting vital data on the black hole. It's impossible to acquire by any means data we need to complete the Stargate. Entire operation is funded, so I'm sure you'll believe us when we say that the safe rescue is very important. Just as important is the recovery of the data that remains trapped on his stricken vessel. See no reason why you can't rescue both Martinez and the tactical science data from the same time. You can recover the data during rescue. We'll pay a substantial bonus. Think it over. We'll be in touch. And looks enough. We have enough tilium crystals. Yes. Bring the tilium crystals back to me and close the contract. Return the tilium crystals to Martinez. Yeah. Let's do that. So I'm going to go ahead and say for tactical, let's turn off the. Do we turn them off? Can we turn them off? Orders. No, yeah. So you can do it that way. I'll be disappearing anyway from this one. So sector map here. Prepare the jump. And let's just finish this trade up. See, the drones are struggling to get back. Alright. Can we trade? How much do we need? I think everything's alright. So, you can select the different vessels, but obviously we only need this cruiser. So, jump! O2 is actually going down. Ah, no. CO2. Yep, we haven't been scrubbing any CO2. Okay. I'll do that at some point. I'm not going to worry about it now. So we jump back, turn in the contract. Hopefully a ship will come along. I'll send the shuttle to collect the tilium crystals. Thank you, Captain. And then we're going to do probably the jump again, are we? This little jump, and hopefully we can get the substantial reward that has been mentioned. So we come over here. So now we just need to move all this stuff over to the shuttle. It only sends over the 60 needed, the rest is ours. So this is good for us anyway, that we're getting basically free industry and such. So that's handy. And excellent. Begin synthesizing the F-fuel charges immediately. It will take me a little while. I know the Stagger project has been in touch, and I know they want their data. I get that, but let's remember the priority is safe recovering my brother. Sometimes they take people for granted. I'll contact you when I'm ready to begin the rescue. Right, well, I'll sit here. I think I'll be fine. That's good money. I'm going to go back to the foundry. So, what do we need in the foundry? We need to go for trade and crew. I'm going to go with 6 crew and 6 shuttles. I'm going to confirm that. And there might be some stuff already on board that we can use. Most of this is absolutely wrecked. Can I go to editor? Is there a repair option? There normally is. Now we need some other stuff in here. Trade. I need water and food. Habitation. So I need... We've got oxygen, yes. We need water, food, confirm. And so there's loads of tanks and stuff in here. Yeah, where is the repair? Editor. No oxygen. I'm gonna have to sort that out. Dismantle. You've got all this wrecked stuff. I'm gonna tell the crew to start removing it because there's no reason not to. Because anything that's ruined we can't reuse. But I don't know if you can box the other stuff up and sell it. I'm not actually sure. But we'll get rid of all of this. Okay, so the crew have removed a lot of the ruined stuff and you get loads of scrap metal. So for now I'm just going to go storage and I'm going to say scrap metal and I'm just going to say store it all in this one room. I need an area for basically power generation and life support, which is going to go, I think, over here. So in install, we've got in a reactor. So I'm going to put in the reactor over here. Actually, what we'll need is probably a fuel loader and a medium tank. So that can go in there. Do you want a medium tank or a small tank? I'm going to go with a medium one, maybe. No, let's just go with a small tank. A small tank should be fine. Then we'll go with the fuel loader, which will go in there. They're just going to get rid of this thing here, hopefully. It's been ordered. They're just going ahead and they'll rip that out. Takes a little while. Yeah, and then there you go. Then they've got all that scrap to shift. And then reactor. I'm going to put a reactor in like so. And then we're going to have an air duct and an oxygen loader. So we'll have, I think I'll bring that down. Actually, I'll put it over here. So we'll say that can go in here like so. And then next to that, we're going to go with, where is it? A oxygen loader. That goes in like that. And now we've got lots of cables to run. So cables is going to go across and to there. And the pipes are going to be simply that and that, followed by oxygen like that. Like so. And then that should mean we're now getting some oxygens in here. And do I need to pressurize the facility? Probably. At least we've got a docking port on both sides, which is handy. I thought I'd told them to dismantle some of these. I think I had it just... Yeah. Might just cancel it for a second. So just installing the rest of it. Going to go back over to here, this other cruiser, how we're doing. It's the oxygen that's a problem. Okay, I'm going to have to come back and get a CO2 scrubber because basically this is getting worse and worse, although inevitably I'll jump and he'll call back and say, hey, the thing's ready. So anyway, we're going to go back over to this place and prepare the jump. And always go back to the centre as a sort of default rule, I think. And yeah, just turn the ship around. Pressurising the facility, you can see, is now underway. So we've got two jobs on the go here. And just need to jump. So we'll do Deep Space Industrialist at some point, which is good. I'm going to get some more crew for this ship as well. So I want to go for trading, and I want to go for an airy processor. Converts CO2 into breathable oxygen. Right, that's fine. Or do I want to... actually, that's all I need. I think I might need... Do I need another tank? I don't think so. CO2 scrubber. Extracts carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Outmost pipe into a storage tank. I'll become blocked, so I'll do those. And then crew. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And confirm that. Okay. Where will that go? It's probably going to go in here. But let's see how we get on with that one. Oh, what were the drones up to? What were the drones? Oh, you know what they might have been doing? They might have been repairing. Let's see. So, for our ship, install. Actually, storage for FTL fuel. Just going to go in there and remove that. And low oxygen in the foundry. I think it's done. So I need to tidy up the mess, but nothing needs to be wasted. We can recycle all the raw materials found in the station. There's an additional smelter along the box of equipment to store and power up, then recycle all of the scrap metal, which gives us early supply of metal ingots, critical resource in manufacturing anything. So I will do that. So let's see. CO2's going up. So I want dismantle ruined equipment, which I've already done most of this. Is just a matter of course. Set up a storage zone for scrap metal near the smelter. Well, again, I've already done some of that. And store scrap metal near a smelter. That's fine. And store metal ingots near a smelter. So it's time, Captain. I've got everything prepared. That's for Julian Martinez. Rescue the brother. Okay. Well, we're going to do that. Let me go for install a smelter. And it's going to go in here. And storage would be metal ingots. So I'm just going to put it in here. And then... Oh, yeah, there you go. Look, all the drones are repairing this thing. And dismantling. Yeah, I've already done this dismantling. Yeah, there's no oxygen here. Need more oxygen. Trading. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. Where is it? Where is it? Logistics. Just oxygen. Confirm that. Right click and scrap metal, and it's telling us how to make the frames. Start producing metal ingots. Okay. Manufacture these parts in 2 stages out of metal ingots. So there's a fabricator over there. Set the fabricator to manufacture frames and set the assembly to specialise in Stargate frames. Simple stuff, and we'll eventually have huge throughput, which we'll do. And provide an initial batch of 10 Stargate frames for certification. Inspect our work and be able to approve for the official partnership in the Andromeda project. It shouldn't take too long. Print out metal, remember you can recycle more of them for equipment in the facility. Right, cables. We do need to get some power over to here. That's now in. And I'll install fabricator. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a tight squeeze. Okay, I'm going to put the temporary permanent stuff in here, like that. Cables, like that. No logistics drones apparently over here. Right, this area. Construction. Install. CO2 scrubber. So that goes in there. Small tank. An airy processor, which I can put in there. It's a bit tight. Cables. Like so. Pipes is that one, and that one. And that should scrub the CO2. Dangerous build-up of CO2. If it reaches them, your crew will suffocate. So, we've got 2 problems. Storage is full. Gonna have to trade Selling. Selling. How much have we got? Got loads of hyperspace isotopes. Titanium crystals, which we don't need. It's obviously very inefficient in selling it like this, but we just need to, I think. I'm going to sell some food as well. Just don't need that much. Okay, so I think that'll resolve both problems. Yes, indeed. Right, we're going to leave it there for now. That has been a bit of... I was going to say FDL. We are FDLing, but it's not FDL the game. We are going to leave it there for now for the Last Starship. We do need, obviously, to crack on with some building. I'm just going to wait for that to finish off. So we need, for this one, Stargate frames. For this one, we need frames. And then manufacture. And then we also need storage. Any cargo there. So, we're working well. This is definitely going to need some walls putting in, because there's just holes in it. And we're going to be burning through a lot of fuel. So I want, most likely, solar panels all over this thing. How much do we have? And batteries. That's a future us problem. I'll buy 4 solar panels and a couple of batteries for this thing. Yep, I think that's what we'll do next episode, after we get on with this rescuing the brother for Dr. Martinez. Let me know what you think in the comments, and as always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.